Greetings. Hey, Chris. Hey, gorgeous. All right. So let's get going. All right. I really didn't have a specific message. Some of the things that were channeling to me were letting go, releasing, accepting things for how they have to be, and really not trying to press anything. Um, we have all been going through like a major detox. Bottom of the deck is already the devil card. So this is like an energy of something that's just like clinging to you, or you could be clinging to a specific person, place, or a thing, or just something that you're kind of like obsessing over. Could be manipulative energy, trying to really just like manipulate something to go your way, but you really need to release it because it could be toxic. um, a lot of the times our own thoughts are toxic. So we always have to be checking ourselves, like, yo, what am I feeling? Why am I feeling like this? Um, is this like fear? Is this my intuition? Like, there's a lot of things. It's like calling for a time to just pause and breathe, meditate, be in like a meditative state so that you can hear direction because we all have intuitive energy. It's just sometimes we get so caught up in everything going on around us that we don't give ourselves a chance to listen to it. Um, there's been an energy of a lot of self work going on as well. Um, a lot of us have been going within, really trying to figure ourselves out, um, replaying relationships and friendships and situations in our minds, and some of us have been taking accountability for it. Um, and then there's another group of people who've just been kind of like shrugging it off as to just that's just the way they are, or it's other people's fault. So we've been going through this season of really having to look at ourselves, a very shadowy period. Um, hold on, guys. Okay, so like the shadow period has really been forcing us to like sit with ourselves. The moon card in reverse. Really like digging deep. And even if things have been revealed about other people, I feel like there have been things revealed about ourselves. Things that maybe we have been suppressing or just not ready to deal with. But everything has to be dealt with at some point because there's been a lot of confusion, um, some illusion as well with the Seven of Cups in reverse. Not really seeing things as they are. Maybe seeing things in a desired energy rather than what they are, which can cause an illusion around the truth of the situation. You know, like with this moon card in reverse, it's like you're forced to see it. But not allowing yourself to see it can create some illusion, and you can still just be swimming in this energy of like, oh, everything that's happening is external to me. But sometimes these things could be internal, which is creating that emotional confusion, an emotional illusion that relationships and friendships and things have to go a certain way. And if not, then maybe they aren't for you. But those things could be teaching you something about yourself. Next card we have is the Four of Wands. This is a beautiful energy. So some of you are just like really in this harmonious energy where you finally have some peace and some clarity. It's like your home life is doing well. Things are calm around your environment. And you can really be in a divine partnership and it's making you happy, and that's okay. So you're going to have to come out of this confusion and this illusion and allow this goodness to happen. Allow this harmony to be in your environment. Don't go searching for things and confuse yourself and be unhappy for no reason. You know, this is an energy where you really need to be patient and look at the things that you have, because you could literally have balance and abundance and peace and harmony all around you, but you could be like looking for things to be upset about and looking for things, and this is creating an illusion to where it's clouding your judgment. You can't see the good in anything because you're stuck in this type of energy. But it's all about facing that, you know, facing it so you can see like where you could be standing in your own way, where you could be creating confusion where there's none. Because you have the World card in the upright position. This is an ending to a cycle. I feel like this is an ending to an unhealthy cycle. Like we had that Devil card at the bottom of the deck when we first started. This is like you going within, doing that shadow work and ending the cycle of self-sabotage. Stepping into like this happiness, realizing that you do have things to be grateful for. Get out of your own way. Pause. Breathe. Ten of Swords in reverse. There could have been some betrayal, and that could be lingering in your mind, which is causing this illusion. You think that maybe every situation that doesn't go the way you planned is some betrayal, but it's not. Sometimes cycles have to come to an end. Sometimes you have to witness what you feel is betrayal, but what's really divine order and the universe removing things from you, showing you the shadow side of things, of people around you, so that you can be grateful. Like, whoa, it's not as bad as I think it is. Especially with this World card and this Four of Wands. This World card is like success, happiness. You can like literally be in the position right now to be creating new memories in your life. You know, just having things to be happy about, to celebrate. You know, and then we look at the outside world. Not a lot of people have homes to go to and be grateful for and just have that warmth and comfort. So you really have to be grateful for what you have. Because, yes, things can always be worse. And yes, we can want more. And yes, we can try to control. And yes, we can talk ourselves into these delusional states of frustration and ungratefulness. But why? When you can look at the things that you have and be thankful for that. Bottom of the deck is the Magician in reverse. A lot of us are like not using our powers of manifestation. Some of us, another group, knows their power and is using it for manipulation, trickery, to get shit to go in their way that possibly is not even good for them, but they don't see that because they want what they want. So they're going to do whatever they can do to get what they want. But I'm hearing that be careful, because if you got to use trickery and bullshit to get something, then it's possibly not going to be good for you. And as I said that, the sun card in reverse jumped out. So be careful of this magician in reverse energy where you being tricky and manipulative and using sleight of hand or whatever it is to get something from someone. You know, be careful because it could come back to bite you in the ass and leave you emotionally exhausted, just like feeling depleted. You could think you want that, and you can do whatever you can, whatever slick shit you know how to do to get that. And I'm hearing that it's a person, and you get this person, and it's not all that you thought it was trumped up to be. You just inheriting somebody else's problems. Yeah. Queen of Pentacles in reverse, miserly, stingy energy. You want what you want at all costs. And you don't care about stability or nothing like that. You just want what you want. So be careful of that. Hierophant in reverse. You really got to be careful with that. This is like some egotistical, narcissistic shit too with this Hierophant in reverse. This is like you or somebody pushing their ideals and their energy onto people no matter if it's right or wrong. Like they just doing whatever they want to do to get what they want to get. So be careful of this. It's like all fun and blah 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 while you doing it and while you seeing that shit happen for you. But then the outcome or the after effects of it could be like you lonely and you not having nobody because your manipulative and controlling energy or their manipulative and controlling energy pushes people away from them. Bottom of the deck is the Empress in reverse. Nothing's gonna be manifested from this. You know, this is an infertile energy. So, like, for the group of those who are dealing with this controlling and manipulative energy, nothing good is going to come from it. What's the intention? Knight of Swords. Chill out on the argumentative energy as well. Just rushing in with harsh communication and not thinking about the after effects of it. Because that too is like low energy with the Three of Cups in reverse. You're not going to see the results that you want. And this is an unfaithful and bullshit ass energy as well. This Three of Cups in reverse is also like an unfaithful friend, an unfaithful partner, somebody that's just not on the up and up, somebody that has more than one person. This could also be like you, like I said, trying to control things so much and being so like toxic with this Knight of Swords that you chase away all your reasons for celebration and happiness and abundance and reconciliation with the people that you love. So curb that energy to be argumentative for no reason because you're going to push people away from you. And like I say, you know, this is vice versa, however it resonates. I don't know your life, I don't know your story, so this is just a general reading. This is not a personal reading, so if you want something more personal, you have to hit me up. But this is just the general energy, so bits and pieces of this could resonate with different people. Four of Swords. It's time to get some rest. It's time to recuperate from like unhealthy cycles or just being on the go all the time or just in your head too much with confrontation. Maybe you're in confrontation with yourself. Like everything could be seen as a confrontation when it's really small, you know. But it's time to rest from that. It's time to pull back. because that type of energy is delaying your new beginning here with this Fool in reverse. It's time for you to step out on something new, but that confrontational energy blocks opportunities. And that I'm always right energy with this Hierophant in reverse can also block you from being able to have those connections to start your new beginning. So it's really time to pull back. Get some rest so that you can get on your new journey. And this is like a soul journey. This has nothing to do with anyone external to you. Bottom of the deck is the King of Cups in reverse. This is the energy of possibly not listening to your intuition, being emotionally detached, or dealing with someone that's emotionally detached. This person could even possibly have you on an emotional roller coaster, highs and lows. Like, you just never know, like, what they're feeling. One minute is cool, the next minute, like, you don't know what the fuck's going on. This is a very, like, up and down energy. And right next to it was the Queen of Cups in reverse. So there's some clinginess, some unfaithfulness as well, and just the energy of like not knowing how to express yourself emotionally. Like emotional temper tantrums is what I'm hearing. Like not communicating about what makes you feel upset, but then trying to be spiteful and vengeful about it without even communicating to the person why you're upset. This is like two people that are emotionally withdrawn in a way. For it to be the King and the Queen of Cups and they both show up in the reverse position, this is a very emotionally unstable relationship. Hey Stella! This is very emotionally heavy. Because here's this person that's emotionally withdrawn with this King of Cups, and then this Queen of Cups is just like everything's emotion. There's no logic in this. This is just emotional turmoil, it feels like to me. One person's withholding, so one person wants to be spiteful and toxic. Nobody wants to communicate. Hey, hey David! Love you, King. Um, so this is some shit that really needs to get wrapped up because this Queen of Cups in reverse, she's like clingy and overly emotional and low key spiteful and vengeful because she feels like everything is threatening her emotions when sometimes it's not, and she doesn't know how to communicate that. And then this guy here just like shuts down emotionally, like, you know what, I don't have time for it. So this is like, whoa, this is too much. Gotta get some grounding in this situation. Bottom of the deck is the Nine of Pentacles. So some of you are like, you know what, I don't even fuck about no external shit. My money right, my home is in order, I'm taking care of me, I'm chilling, I'm relaxing, I'm enjoying this abundance that's around me. I don't have any time for drama or bullshit with this Nine of Pentacles. She's chilling. You know what I'm saying? She's independent. She's not relying on anybody to be her emotional or financial supply because she busts her ass. Before this is the Eight of Pentacles, and that's that work card. Like I told you guys earlier, some of you have been doing some work on yourself. So this is what comes after this. This what comes after that Eight of Pentacles, where you busting your ass and you keeping your head down and nose to the grind, doing what you got to do. Then here comes the Nine, where you relaxing, you chilling. Next after this is the 10. So then you on. You know, you got that comfort, that stability to share with your family and your loved ones. So a lot of you guys are on this energy right here. Bottom of the deck is the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, but some of you can't see it. Some of you, not in a bad way, some of you just feel like it's not enough. You just feel like you gotta always be getting it in. And I get it. You know, you reach one level and then you're like, okay, now I need to get to this next level because you challenge yourself a lot, because you push yourself to have this. So sometimes you feel like the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, where you don't see the progress you've made. You don't see how far you've come. So even when you're in this harmonious and financially stable and independent energy, you still got to look back and see how far you've come so you can allow yourself to rest and have time to appreciate what you've done, what you've accomplished, what you've made. And then that's going to send a message to the universe to give you more of that. So, yeah, like, but that's the beautiful energy, that Nine of Pentacles. Some of you guys are more emotionally concerned, and some of you guys are really focused on your finances, and that's why your finances are imbalanced right now, because you're pouring energy that you could be pouring into emotional shit. You're pouring into your stability and your foundation, which is healthy, because you got this Eight of Cups. You're walking away. You're walking away from overly emotional situations that seem to block your focus. Maybe when you get caught up in emotional shit, you don't pay enough attention to your stability because you're floating on this love high. So some of you like to just kind of pull back and be in this Nine of Pentacles energy where you just focus on your stability, and you're going to wait and allow love and things like that to naturally come into your life. It's like you're not closed off from it, but that's not your main focus, because your main focus is stability and security and having the things you need, being able to provide for yourself, but you're still open to love. The Seven of Wands. So I feel like both groups, even the ones that are focused on their finances and the ones that are focused on their emotional situations, there's a little energy of like being on guard, feeling like you gotta like protect yourself, because there's an energy of people just like poking at you for no reason. Or if you're like in an emotional situation, there's like somebody that's exes could be coming back, family could be poking at you, just whatever that tugs on your heartstrings, and you just kind of like trying to back everybody away. And then those of you in this career and financial energy, is like there could be some people that are just poking at you because the way you do things is different than them, or you're getting a certain type of result that they aren't, so they're poking at you to kind of knock you off your square. But however it goes, there's a lot of you that are guarded, trying to like keep out shit that doesn't resonate with you or belong in your energy field, and that's cool too. But just kind of like make sure that you're not keeping anybody out that can kind of give you like some help. By the way, the deck is the Emperor in reverse. This is like a very controlling energy. This is somebody that just controls for the sake of controlling. Um, as things have been shifting lately, a lot of us have been trying to really grasp at whatever control we have, because the change is a lot and it's like shaking you up, because you have to deal with people and energies that aren't similar to yours. So it's like you want to hold on to whatever control you have, but that's also blocking you. You can't control anything external to you, and to a certain degree, like other people and their actions and shit like that. Ace of Cups. So this is like a rebirth of self-love. I feel like after all this hard work and all this internal work you've been doing, you're getting this renewed sense of self-worth and self-love. So you're really guarded now, because you're really protecting your heart, because you made some bad decisions in the past, and now you don't want to revisit those things. So you're really being protective of who you're vulnerable with and who you give your heart to. This could also be like maybe you're going to reconcile with some people. This doesn't mean you're going to get back with somebody and it's going to be like a relationship. This could just mean like reconciliation, just clearing the air, or just starting something new with someone else, but feeling really good about it. Uh-oh, sorry guys. of Pentacles in reverse. So this is good, because now you're about to come out of this, like you have that Nine of Pentacles. You're going to be able to come out of this energy of juggling everything. Juggling your finances. Juggling finances in home, relationships, decisions, and things of that nature. Like, you're really going to be, like, able to ground yourself now and figure it all out. Put everything in its place. You know? Oh, by the way, this is going to be a two-part live. I'm going to do the traditional tarot portion, and then I'm going to come back and do the oracle portion. I've realized it works better that way, and it gives me more time with you guys. Page of Cups. So, yeah, like I said with that Ace of Cups, this could be like an energy of somebody coming in with an apology, wanting to reconcile with you. Could have possibly, with that Four of Swords energy, been really meditating on the way they treated you and how things transpired. So now with this Ace of Cups and then this Two of Cups, this Page of Cups, they want to come back in and apologize. Now, you can be open to this apology, but that doesn't mean you have to take them back, because you really don't know if they've changed yet. It could just be the distance and them not having access to you and your life that's making them want to come back in and offer you their cup of love. And this is a small cup. This is not like, oh yeah, we're going to be together forever. This is the page. This is just something small. So don't try to like make it and force it to be something that it's not. This could just be some attention. You know what I'm saying? Because at the bottom of your deck is a Ten of Wands. They could still be a burden on you. They could still be a burden on you. So just chill. You know what I'm saying? Don't rush into nothing. Don't try to overly control the situation. As I say that, we got the Chariot in reverse. So yeah, pull back a little bit. Just because somebody comes in with like words of love or whatever, it doesn't mean just go full force. Pace yourself. You know? Yeah, because we have this Knight of Cups in reverse at the bottom of your deck. This is like, they still may be like messy, emotionally messy, just all over the place, not have their shit together. They could still not want that stable relationship. You don't even know if they're going to be around for the long haul. They could just be like operating like some Knight of Wands in reverse, you know, just coming in real quick with passion. But this person's coming in with like, oh, I love you, I miss you. Now, the Knight of Wands, he gonna come in like, damn, you know, that sexually charged energy. But this is some emotional shit. Somebody could come back in and pull on your emotions, but really not be ready to settle down with you. So just be mindful of that. Because after Two of Wands, this is like urging you to get out and travel and see the world. Create beneficial partnerships. Stop worrying about the emotional aspect so much and start taking action towards your life. This guy's got the globe in his hand. It's like he has the world in the palm of his hand. He can do anything that he wants. So don't get caught up in the emotional aspect of everything that you can't see, that there's still some shit that you should be doing for yourself. Still some partnerships and other things out there that are available to you. We always have to maintain our individuality when we get in relationships. We have to realize that everything is not about the relationship or our relationship. You can still have your own friends when you're in a relationship. You can still do like whatever it is you want to do that makes you happy when you're in a relationship. Go to school, start your own business, whatever it is. You don't have to always be looking next to you for that person to give you that green light or be okay to do something with yourself. Because whoever loves you and is like divinely aligned with you, they're going to fit right into that. You're not ever going to feel like you have to choose between your goals and you against the person that you're supposed to be in love with or dating. Bottom of your deck is the Page of Pentacles. So this is like good news about money coming in. This could be some news about like a new opportunity arising, a new client. a new job, whatever, whatever your field is, and however you make your money. And this could be something new coming in for you to be excited about. Because the page is that young, youthful energy. You want to be excited about this opportunity. This could be a really good opportunity for you. And this could, like, literally help you refocus. Yeah, this magician in reverse popped up again. Use your energy for good, yo. Like, and I don't mean like that rainbow and fairy tale good. Like me, as a magician, I would be using my power and my magic to empower me, to progress me. I wouldn't be using my magic or my power to manipulate anyone else. Like, that's precious energy that I don't have time for. Now, there's an energy, if someone brings you that bullshit, then yeah, use your power and your magic to give them some shit back. But with this magician in reverse popping up twice, it's like, yo, quit manipulating the situation. Quit trying to be tricky and do little stupid shit to get people to do what you want them to do. Because you're like, you're using your shit for wasteless energy, where you could be using all that power to bring abundance and peace and a gang of shit into your own path. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's fun to have power. Power is fun, but what the fuck are you using your power for with this magician in reverse? Like me personally, I'm extremely powerful, but I choose to use that in beneficial ways. Like, don't use your magic to, like, show anybody anything. Use that shit to empower you, to get you on your level, to get you where you want to be. Because every time that magician in reverse comes out, a good card comes out in reverse. It's Ten of Cups in reverse. Like, you could be like, yeah, I'm powerful. I can manipulate anything to do whatever I want. But then the outcome is going to be your wish is not being fulfilled. You still not emotionally fulfilled. You still don't have your happy ending. Because you try to manipulate people to do what you want them to do. And some people are smarter than you think. So while you think like you're clever and cunning, or they, or however it resonates, manipulating shit to turn out the way they want, it's still not going to be any happiness. But you know, I can't tell anybody what to do. I'm just relaying the messages. I don't really give a fuck about controlling anybody. I like natural order. I like I like shit to just fall as it's supposed to be. So if I use my energy, my magic is gonna be to empower me, or people who come to me for empowerment. I just, I'm always protected, but I'm just not over exerting my mind and my power to manipulate people to do what I want them to do, because then it's gonna feel unreal to me. I want solid ass real energy. I want people to want to do shit for me. I want people to want to do things with me. I don't want to ever have to manipulate anyone to stay with me or to be with me or to befriend me or whatever. So make sure you're just using your magic to empower you, or to, if you're gonna manipulate somebody, manipulate the oppressors or some shit. But you really don't have to manipulate the person sitting next to you, because if your energy is real, they're gonna feel it and they're gonna wanna fuck with you on that level. Six of Cups energy, so this could be some past energy, that you gotta clear out. Maybe in the past you were very manipulative, or you were manipulated a lot in your past to where you really can't see your true energy, and you really don't know who you are because you were manipulated into what everybody else thought you wanted to be. But this could also be an energy of like somebody from the past returning, um, sorta. But you could just be in this energy right now where you're having some nostalgic memories of people from your past, what you guys used to do, or what you used to do as a child. This is the holiday season, so a lot of that comes up. But this is not anything too heavy. Bottom of your deck is the Two of Swords in reverse, so you're definitely making a decision, taking the blindfold off, seeing what you have to do, what you have to choose. With this Death card in reverse, there's the energy of some people kind of like still clinging to shit that's done already. You know, this is also the card of Scorpio. Could be a little unbalanced right now, obsessing over things. You need to just relax and let shit be. Because here we go with this Empress in reverse again. Whatever you clinging to is stressing over, trying to manipulate, is not going to be fruitful. Like, it's just not. Yeah, Judgment in reverse. There's no second chance with this. And I know Scorpios have a tendency sometimes to obsess over relationships and people and not let them go. Even when they know there's like no other chance, sometimes they will not let go. And this doesn't just have to be Scorpio. This could just be an energy of not letting some shit go, just obsessing over the outcome and the person and how things transpire. Just let it go because it's not going to be revived. And if it is revived, it's going to be toxic. It's not even going to be like how you want it to be. Ooh, God, cars are flying everywhere. Y'all, hold on. Four of Cups and the Ace of Wands in reverse. Yeah, this is not a new beginning. Whoever you could be trying to offer something to or start something with, they're not even paying attention to it. It's not even getting off the ground. They don't even want to have sex with you with this Ace of Wands in reverse. Like, they really just like, yo, I'm out. I'm not listening to this offer. I'm not paying attention to it. And that could be causing some frustration for you. Some apathy. Some like feeling left out in the cold, but it is what it is. And Spirit is telling you it's time to come out of this self-sabotaging energy where you're trapped in this mental imprisonment thinking about this shit all the time. Like you're imprisoning yourself thinking about this situation constantly when you could be focusing on your money, your stability, your careers, because a lot of you guys are entrepreneurs. You got all these ideas and you're not letting them out because you're focused on shit that's not going to benefit you. Like, this offer's coming in, this guy's focused on these 3 cups right here. Some past shit. Some shit that's not going to bring anything new. You're welcome. So it's time to bring some balance in. It's time to bring some balance into your life. The only way that's going to happen is with the Six of Swords if you move forward. Let go of the past. Let go of the loss and the heartbreak here with this Three of Swords. Let go of the confrontation and the competition and I feel like a lot of you guys are in confrontation in your own mind. Like somebody not even paying attention to you. You just fighting the memory or the image of them. Because with that Four of Cups, they're not even paying attention to you. Or you're not paying attention to them. But somebody's just in constant confrontation, turmoil, just even in their own brain. Can't even fucking sleep at night because they're so busy worried about some other shit that has nothing to do with them. And all they keep seeing is loss. You know what I'm saying? But this is where we need to be, right here. Creating this balance and moving forward. Coming out of this rough patch onto calm waters. Hey. Carry on. I'm glad you found my page. Yep. So it's time to get in this hermit mode. Stop spying. Stop looking into what other people are doing. Stop the toxicity. Stop the gossip, the mess, you don't know if this motherfucker a thief, if they real, if they true. Like, all that is over. It's time to leave that shit. Yeah, you're gonna reflect on it, but it's time to get up out of that. Time to go within. And that shit is hard for some people. Some people are extroverts, so they need constant adoration and constant interaction with people. So it's hard for them to be in this hermit mode. But that's where you're gonna hear the answers. That's where you're gonna find clarity. Is when you go within, come out of this like lurky ass energy where you just keep seeing shit that's gonna upset you. Just keep seeing shit that make you mad, not getting the attention you want, secrets and shit and all kind of stuff. Like that shit is heavy. It's time to let it go. Go within. Yeah, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna end this. I'm gonna go clear the space, and then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna do some oracle cards. Y'all know I love the oracle cards. Um, yeah. Okay, so I'll see you guys back here shortly. Love you. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.